Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm back with a monthly favorites video and these are my beauty, fashion, lifestyle, a bit of everything favorites for the month of March. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. But before that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you already haven't. I upload twice a week and I would love to have you back on the channel. Okay guys, so there actually isn't all that much stuff for this month, so I wanted to ask you a question. Do let me know in the comments below if you guys like these monthly favorites or if you would prefer me to club sort of 2 or 3 months into one video and then, you know, show you all in one go, just because I feel like sometimes things don't change that much from one month to another. I'm still kind of loving the same stuff, so I do repeat myself a little bit. So do let me know down in the comments below if you enjoy these videos or if you would like me to club them all into one, maybe do one every 3 months or something like that. But anyway, for this month, I'm going to start off with beauty as usual. And the first product I want to talk about is this Tarte concealer. I think I spoke about this one last month. The difference is I said I bought this one to replace my Clé de Peau concealer, and in last month's favorites, I had been using it, but actually I'd been using it more as my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. So actually I was using the corrector, then I was using my Clé de Peau on top, and then I was using this. Because I thought this one didn't have enough coverage to replace my Clé de Peau concealer. But I have to say, after I did my daily makeup routine video, which I will link on the screen now if you guys haven't watched it, and a lot of you told me, oh my god, you're using too many products, please come up with a video that has less products. So I thought I would try and, you know, test things out to see if I could cut down the products I use, so that I could film that video for you guys, because I always read all your comments and listen to all your suggestions. But basically, I have been using this one over my YSL corrector. So the YSL Touche Éclat, I use very, very little of that, just to kind of color correct. That's got like an orangey undertone, and it kind of really eliminates the kind of dark blue bags that I have under my eyes. And then I've been using this one on top, and that's it. I haven't been using my Clé de Peau one, and I have to say I am so impressed with the results. It definitely has more coverage than the NARS Creamy Concealer. I feel like the color's also a better match for me. This one is in the color light medium, and I feel like it's got more of like a peachy undertone. It's slightly darker than the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard, which is the one I used to use, but it's still not as dark as the Clé de Peau one, so it's still quite brightening. If I do want more brightness, I can always add a little bit of the Rodial pen, but I feel like with this it's just enough. Today I'm literally just wearing this over my YSL corrector, and I feel like my under eye bags are super camouflage, you can't see them, and it looks a lot less kind of heavy underneath my eyes. I didn't feel like it looked cakey before at all, because I usually used to blend a lot with my beauty blender, but with this I felt like just with touch of my fingers, I just applied a couple of drops and I just blended it out with fingers, and it left my under eyes looking super smooth, super beautiful, not cakey at all, and I felt like it took a lot less time because I had to spend a lot less time blending with my beauty blender. Okay, moving now on to a few Charlotte Tilbury discoveries I have made, and as you guys know, I love this brand, but I wanted to talk to you about this Youth Glow Primer. I'd been dying to try this one, but I just felt like I had too many primers, and if you've been watching my videos for some time, you will know that I am not a primer kind of girl. I hated primers, but I don't know, recently I've just gotten really into them. I love the Fenty Beauty one to use underneath makeup when I want to be filming or when I have like a really full-on day and I want my makeup to stay really matte, but I saw this one and I love everything from Charlotte Tilbury, and I really wanted to give this one a go. This one is a anti-aging, color correcting glow booster. And you can apply it on its own or over her magic cream. And recently I've been using her magic cream again. I was using the Armani Beauty Balm, but recently I went back to the magic cream because the Beauty Balm was out of stock. And I really love the magic cream. And as I mentioned in my last month's favorite, I find that it's really plumping. I felt that the Armani one was a little bit more brightening, but this one's definitely really plumping. And I actually had tried her Wonder Glow before, and I didn't really love it. I thought it just made me look too sort of shiny and shimmery. That was also sort of like a primer, but my skin is naturally quite oily, especially down my T-zone, so I don't really need things that are going to make me look more oily. I have tried other kind of color correcting products from her and I really love them, so I thought I would give this one a go. So finally I bit the bullet and I bought this one, and I have to say I am so impressed. When you put it on your skin, it doesn't feel silicone-y at all, it doesn't feel drying, it just glides on, and it's very thin, so you don't really feel like you're adding too much more product underneath your base. I'm wearing it today, and I have to say it really kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't have any color. It comes out completely white. It's like a very thin white sort of radiant cream, and as you can see, it just disappears into nothing, but it does leave your skin feeling sort of velvety but not dry. It still feels very moisturized, but it just has like a very, very smooth finish to it. It definitely diminishes the pores. I applied it all over my face, which I was a bit hesitant to apply over my T-zone, but I have to say it just looked amazing. My pores looked much smaller. I've been using it so much. I apply it underneath my eyes as well, and it just brings a lot of radiance, which means I need a lot less concealer. This paired with my First Aid Beauty under eye cream, which I'm still loving and which I mentioned in my last month's favorite. These two together are like a dream come true. Another product I've repurchased from Charlotte Tilbury is this Healthy Glow Unisex All Year Hydrating Summer Tint Moisturizer. So I actually used this the whole of last summer and I absolutely loved it, but after the summer I ran out of it and I sort of forgot about it and I didn't repurchase. But I have repurchased and I have to say it is so, so good. I still love it as much as I loved it before. I sort of forgotten about it though. But this is great. This is like a cream that comes on completely clear, like, well, it comes out like white. It's very thin. It doesn't make you feel oily, but it just kind of, when you rub it into your skin, it just sort of changes color and it becomes like a really beautiful sort of your shade but better. It doesn't really have like a shade range, but it just kind of goes onto your skin and takes whatever kind of tone you have and just makes it a little bit more bronze, a little bit more peachy. I love it because I have a lot of yellow undertones to my skin, and this just kind of makes my skin look really kind of beautiful and bronzed and glowing as opposed to sort of yellow and dull. It's so nice. It does feel slightly oily, but nothing too much. It doesn't break me out. It doesn't sort of have a weird sort of self-tan scent, which is quite nice. And I now apply this over this and they work beautifully together. This one definitely has a lot more of a glow and a lot more kind of shimmer in it, but nothing too crazy. So I'm using this one first, this one next, and mixing this one in with just half a pump of like BB cream or foundation, and for every day, that's perfect. You know, you apply a bit of mascara, bit of lipstick, bit of bronzer, and you're ready to go. And it gives you a really beautiful base. You don't really need a beauty blender or anything to blend it out. I just kind of do it with the fingers, but it instantly just makes my skin look so much more glowy and beautiful and color corrected. Another product I've been loving for this sort of no makeup look is this one by Dior. It is their lip glow, and I got the color Coral, and it's such a beautiful lipstick. I was really surprised because I didn't think this one would have so much coverage, and I think I spoke about this one in my last favorites video actually as well. And I didn't think this would have so much color, but I've been using it so much. It's like basically a lip balm, but it has a beautiful glow to it. It looks really natural. You can literally just slap it on, and it has a beautiful scent to it, but it's nothing too crazy. It moisturizes your lips, but it also gives them a really beautiful coral shade, which I think for the summer months is going to be amazing. But yeah, if you want to see all these products that I'm talking about in action, which are sort of very light, dewy, no makeup look, do let me know in the comments below, and I can do a full makeup tutorial for that, which should be really quick and a perfect kind of everyday summer look. So let me know in the comments below and I can film that for you if you like. Finally, for makeup, I have this Becca powder, and this is their under eye brightening setting powder, and this is very similar to the Laura Mercier one, which I've been using non-stop for a long time, and I absolutely love that one because it just really brightens. I love to use it with like a damp beauty sponge and just sort of press it in and bake a little bit and then just dust it off. It's very finely milled and it's beautiful. But I have to say, sometimes it can give a little bit of flashback because it has that sort of very brightening property in it, and it can give you a little bit of flashback. So I was trying to look for something different, and I popped into Space NK and they told me Becca had launched this one, which is very similar. It's actually more finely milled than the other one, so it just looks even less, I mean, the other one didn't look cakey at all, but this one looks even more undetectable. It just glides on beautifully, but it's not so finely milled that you can't bake with it. If you put it on with a beauty blender, it does sort of pack a punch. You can leave it on for a few seconds and then dust it off, but it just looks beautiful, seamless. You can't tell it's there, but it just really sets your makeup, and I find with this one I get a lot less flashback. Okay, for fashion favorites this month, I wanted to talk to you about this green outfit that I'm showing you on the screen right now, which I have been loving so much. I've gotten so much wear out of it together. I think it's so glamorous, it's so nice. I got this one from ETXART and PANNO. It was featured in my haul video. There was a lot of other stuff featured there, which I got in Madrid, so I'll link that video on the screen now if you haven't seen it. And I showed a few ways to style things up. But basically, this outfit is amazing. It's so comfortable. It's a really kind of fitted pencil skirt, but the material is really, really nice. It just sort of hugs in the right places. It's like a cotton material, so but because of the silhouette, it looks very dressy, but at the same time, it's very kind of stretchy and comfortable, and so soft against your skin. I absolutely love it. It's very lightweight, so it's kind of comfy, and you can sit comfortably. It doesn't sort of kind of compress you in too much, but at the same time it doesn't sort of accentuate any lumps or bumps. I think it would be great for spring, but you could even pull it off in summer because it's pretty light fabric, and I absolutely just love it. I find it so flattering, and I think because the skirt is really tight but then the top is sort of more loose fitted, I think it works so beautifully, and I think it really balances out my silhouette. They have this in a white color now, which is absolutely stunning, so I will link it down below so you guys can go and have a browse of that if you like it. But I just love it. I think it looks so nice with that sort of Chanel brooch, very glamorous. But I've also been styling the pieces separately. I've been wearing the pencil skirt with a jumper on top, like a chunky knit, and it looks fabulous. I've also been wearing it with a blazer on top, like I'm showing you here, and it's great for evening wear, very sophisticated and very modern, and got a bit more of a masculine vibe going on. And the top I've also been wearing with a shirt underneath. It's great for layering. I've also been wearing it with like high-waisted trousers, so I'm getting so much wear out of it together but also individually, so I think it was a great piece. So if you guys do like it, they don't have it in green anymore, but I will link the white one down below. Another fashion favorite for this month, it's not something new, but it's something I have recently just been wearing so much. It's this Chanel brooch, and I got this I think about maybe 8-9 months ago. But I didn't wear it all that much, but now I've started adding it to outfits, and I just think it adds such a glamorous touch to so many things. I've been wearing it loads with that top I've just showed you from the green outfit, but I've also been layering it on like jackets, gilets, coats, on the lapels of blazers, and it just adds such a glamorous touch. And if you're not wearing like a necklace or very chunky earrings, it definitely adds just a really nice touch to the top, and you don't like need a lot of more jewelry if you're wearing this. Mine is like in a very sort of soft champagne gold with the pearls, but you can get these in so many different designs. Unfortunately, they don't sell them online. I will link some pre-loved ones down below, but otherwise obviously you can pop into any Chanel store and get these. But they are so beautiful. They always come up with new designs every season. This one was from last year, so I don't know if they'll have the exact same one still, but you always get pretty similar ones because this one is a really classic design with the pearls. It just sort of elevates an outfit so much, and it's such a simple piece to add on, but it just makes a whole lot of a difference. I wouldn't add a necklace. Finally for this month, a lifestyle, I don't even know if it's a lifestyle favorite, but basically I want to talk to you about a show I've been loving this month. I've been watching McMafia. I know I'm a bit late onto the bandwagon. It's already finished on BBC, but oh my god, if you guys haven't watched it, I've literally been obsessed. We've been watching this like literally every night. It's basically based on a book, but I don't think it's identical to the book. It's about this like family which are into like the Russian mafia, and then their son, which tries to stay completely away from it. He's into finance, and he sort of gets involved, and oh my god, it's like a thriller. It's really gripping. It's got a bit of action in there, which I don't normally like action shows, but this one is amazing. I feel like it's a really good blend of like action and thriller, and very enticing. You do have it on Netflix as well, so do go and check it out if you guys are bored and need something to watch on your evenings. Anyway guys, that was everything from me for this month. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do let me know down in the comments below what you've been loving for March. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!